This is to certify that Movie Chats has been classified for live streaming.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us for another week on Movie Chats. Steve, how was your week?
Oh, it was fantastic, mate. Absolutely super. Since I come back from yours, absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Awesome. I am so glad that you managed to take something away from this weekend.
Oh, 100%. I couldn't have asked for anything better from you.
It was a brilliant present, wasn't it?
Unbelievable, honestly. Yeah, I've been absolutely full of it. So I finally felt a bit myself today, but last couple of days was a bit rough. How are you feeling though? That's the main thing.
Do you know what? I've been working from home this week, and I went into the office today, and I feel worn out. You know, just spending
Just by
time
going to the office.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
So tomorrow's a day from working from home. Still got a bit of a pressure here, you know, a little bit of a headache. But other than that, I think I am over it. I am so glad I managed to pass it to you, though.
Honestly, I reckon you must have been coughing over me while I was asleep or something. Because I swear to God, I got up on Tuesday morning, I think it was, and I felt like my head was in a vice.
Yeah, that's how I felt all weekend. If you remember, I kept
horrible.
saying to you, I just couldn't. No.
So
It was
with it.
It was when you sat on me and tried to tickle me.
That's exactly what it was.
That's
trying to let your darling wife get past. Last time I do that.
Anyway, 9 people are in the chat and probably thinking, what the bloody hell are we talking about? I hope everyone's okay. Hope you've all had a good week. Yes, I had a bit of a cold over the weekend, so I was practically no fun at the meetup whatsoever, was I, Steve? Really?
That's your usual persona.
You're a fucking cheeky bastard. Okay, so yeah, I wasn't particularly feeling too good. They all looked after me though, and we had to leave a little bit early.
It was lovely. It was lovely seeing everybody, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
hey
nice
guys.
With everyone. Unfortunately, I did manage to pass my cold on to little Steve, who has not felt too well this last week.
What I was thinking was, obviously we're off to see Phantom of the Opera tomorrow in London, and I thought it's all right me getting it at the start of the week, but if she gets it at the back end of the week, I am going to kill you. We literally had this booked, and then COVID happened, and the lockdown happened like 2 weeks before we were due to go. So it's been 3 or 4 years in the making this.
Well,
so
the next time we do a meetup, I'm going to put myself in quarantine for a week.
But I work from home for a change.
Yeah, and work from home for a change.
That'll be good of you.
That'll be yeah. And I get to spend all the time with you lovely people. Right. Okay. So I know we're a little bit. It's going to be a very quick show tonight, ladies and gents. We're probably talking about an hour. You know, little Steve's got stuff going on, and he's got visitors.
Basically, guys, I've got my mum's come down today because obviously she's going to look after little one for us tomorrow. So she wanted to come down and get used to his sort of routines and hopefully settled with the sort of thing. So you know, I want to come on here, and she's fine with that, but I don't want to be on here for 2 hours or anything tonight.
Yeah, so we'll probably go for about an hour to an hour and 59 minutes, and then we'll see where the show takes us from there. So let's jump into the first one, shall we?
Go on. They couldn't see that. All I could see was you looking into the distance, like you were looking at it was like an album cover with the sun, just the rays on your face. Yeah, that was it.
Right, so this week's homework was Hannah.
Yeah, no, Anna, not Hannah.
Hannah. I particularly like the bit where her dad gets killed. She ends up training as an assassin in the snow.
No, I think you've got that wrong, haven't you?
No,
Hey, Chris.
I thought that's great. There's music in that.
You watched the alternate version.
Yeah. No, this week's homework was Annie, the annoying little redhead brat. And I'm not going to lie to you, I haven't watched it.
Oh, shocking.
I've watched some crap the last couple of weeks.
I have left you some amazing gifts for you to be able to watch this week. Even three in one. There's a 3 in 1 there.
See, are you surprised I've still got these?
I'm very surprised, but like I said to you, if for any reason that anything happens to that Greatest Showman, it will multiply every time.
Well, I haven't seen the girls for 2 weeks because
right.
I was away, wasn't I? I was in Scotland, and then we never saw them last week because they were busy. So Amelia, the youngest, said to me, "So I see you finally watched The Greatest Showman." I said, "I have." I said, "Did you watch the review video?" And she went, "No." So she watched the review video, right? And then this is while she's in the car with me. Then she got to the point where I fell asleep and she was laughing at that. And then she was absolutely mortified what I'd done to that case.
See?
And then she was worse when I snapped the disc. And I would have had that.
Mate, what you should have done is you should have pulled that one out and gone, "No, it was just camera trickery, love." There you go.
I did say to her, she's only 10, turning 11 this year. I did say to her, she needs to get a grip and get hold of her life if she likes musicals. So fucking waste of time. So Annie, you've actually gone out and bought a copy of Annie. I have actually seen Annie, by the way. So it's not like
Well, we put it on. I put it on today because I finished a bit earlier, so I've had it on in the background today. And Lou was like, "It seems a bit sus, this." And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, a billionaire wanting to have a child for a weekend." I was like, "Yeah, but it's not the same in them days."
A billionaire paying for children is different nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. It's taken a bit differently context wise than it is then in them days, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I have seen it, and like you say, the nursing the nursing home's not nursing home, is it? It's like the orphanage.
The orphan home.
Yeah, she plays a good role.
Yeah,
but like you say,
hey, Rich.
Was there a bit of controversy with the remake?
Oh, the remake absolutely sucked ass. Apparently, it was absolutely.
So it stayed true to the original, then, yeah.
Not even close, by the sounds of it. I've not seen the original. I've not seen the remake, but I watched a load of reviews on it, and it wasn't good. But the I didn't realize until today that Tim Curry was in it. That was a nice surprise. Are you sure you? Nursing home.
No, that's just how it made me feel.
She's probably in a nursing home now.
It's because I'm sick. I'm gonna. Oh,
don't give me that. You've dragged this out, mate. It affected me for 2 days.
I've had to work all week. You just sit there and make yourself look busy.
I went to work and did 11 hours yesterday, young man.
Oh, bollocks to you.
That's physically moving from the house and out of your pajamas.
Bollocks to you.
What are you doing? Are you getting another top because you're cold?
No, because I'm hot.
Bear with us. He's just getting dressed, guys.
There we go.
You're off.
Because I'm hot.
You'll be changing again in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'll put my hoodie back on in a
I
minute.
couldn't get warm though. Honestly, I couldn't get warm. It was horrible.
No, I struggled with that
I was
all
sweating,
weekend.
but couldn't get warm. Oh,
No,
bless
so
you.
I have seen the film, and I don't think it's as annoying as The Greatest Showman, but it is still annoying. I don't think you're ever going to win me over watching something like Les Mis or something like that, or it's never going to happen.
We'll have to find something.
Yeah,
We'll have to find something.
Paul O'Grady.
Yeah, I know. That was shocking, wasn't it?
Well, he did a
He's
stint in
like
Pennies.
67, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, 67 is like the new 90 days these days, though, isn't it?
I don't know. I thought people were living longer, to be honest.
No, not when you've been in musicals. It stumps your life.
Well, this is it. Apparently, he was doing the stage show the night before, wasn't he, of Annie?
Mm.
I don't think. Did you watch Into the Woods?
No.
Oh, it's an experience.
No. I'm sure we had that as homework on one of the very first earlier shows.
Yeah, I remember it as well. So he's not been watching these things from the get-go, is what they're saying. Like.
I've been true to myself and stayed away from musicals.
Selective. Did you see my whatnot last night? The whatnot that I won, or the giveaway that I won?
The DVDs, yes.
Yes. That was lucky, wasn't it?
You got some awesome pics in those DVDs.
Chris was dying to piss his sides.
He was. I was extremely jealous of the Paw Patrol.
It's all right. Like I said on that video, I've still got loads to get through. The Lion Guard, Return of the Raw, Cars. Was that even from that one? The Adjustment Bureau.
That was, yeah.
Dirty Grandpa, and the DVD copy of Fast 7.
Yeah, Kathy, you've missed us discussing Annie.
It wasn't very long, Kathy. He's not rewatched it in a long time.
No, and I don't think I ever will. The thing that Chris made a comment before about scrapping the homework wheel, and the thing with the homework wheel is that, and I was talking to Peter about this at the meetup. It's threw up some really classic movies that I haven't really enjoyed.
Yeah,
and it's threw up some ones where people think it's mediocre, but I've actually enjoyed the film.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. It's definitely serves a purpose. It's just you don't watch musicals.
No. So for going forward, for the week that I am not with little Steve, and little Steve's got to do it by himself, we will leave the musical bullshit to Steve. Okay? Little Steve's now got all musical bullshit.
I get the musical bullshit. Thanks, mate. I'll take that for the team, shall I?
You get to watch all decent ones. Yeah. Now, yeah. So that's it. Musicals are for little Steve's weeks only. Okay. And when you come up on the wheel, they'll get respun.
Kuro, to be honest with you, there was a few pictures that were taken, but no, it wasn't. We didn't really take any videos, did we? I mean, Queenie, bless her, legend that she is. As I said, she managed to spill 2 drinks, one on Steve, one on Andrew, and not a drop on herself. It was legendary.
She didn't half get me.
She definitely got you. You look like you'd piss yourself.
How the hell she got me?
But the thing is that she stayed after we left, so the chances are there could have been another victim.
Yeah.
It was amazing how she managed to spill 0 on herself.
However, I did get a really nice gift off Queenie.
Mate, my T-shirt's amazing.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
1979 Hulk comic.
See, and I'd said to you, I didn't think you could read.
No, I only know it's 1979 and it's Hulk because she's told me. Hulk's not even on the front Hulk's not even on the front page. Look, Banner is.
I'd say so, Chris. I think you've hit the nail on the head there. All new photos from the meetup have been deleted according to moneymental.co.uk. UK.
So, no, there's nothing wrong with that Weatherspoons, Kathy. They allowed us to rearrange the room before you lot even arrived. So it was one extra table was a fire risk. You can't blame them for that. Queenie did a good cut. No, fuck off. That fucking cut. No. Oh, fucking, I'm been thinking about just making me sick.
Hell yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, Steve is accepting gifts, but only specific gifts that are ketchup or mayonnaise, because we found out that, unfortunately, his kryptonite is ketchup or mayonnaise. You should have seen him. It was. I wish I took a video of that. I will not be silenced. Yeah, she honestly, I'm glad, but she really is an awesome woman.
For those that know me, you know I'm very sensitive to certain potent smells and stuff like that, and sauces and stuff. I can't handle it at all. I'm watching Andrew with his mixed grill, putting on like the salt and pepper and vinegar. I was fine with that. And then the brown sauce and the mayonnaise came out. And it was like, oh my God. No.
I think like Judy's husband or other half was allergic to vinegar or something like that. And he's just spraying it on right next to him. And then you've got you at the other end of the table that if the mayo moved half an inch, you'd dart off like you'd seen a spider.
No, it just doesn't happen. No, it's not allowed in the house.
I'm so getting you some like merch.
No, it doesn't.
This is
you can get these fucking ideas out your head as well when we come to do the charity things that I'm having fucking spoonfuls of mayonnaise. It's not happening. All little bastards can go with no money. It ain't happening. All right, I do enough for charity. I'm not putting myself through that. They can kiss me.
You could have like a challenge off between you and Andrew. You could have an onion.
I'd happily eat an onion.
Yeah, I think is Coro. It was just purely because he wasn't very well. It was cut shorter than we wanted it to be. So, we must have been there for a good 2 or 3, 4 hours, wasn't it?
We got there at 12 and we left at 5:20.
Yeah, but everyone was just chilling out and talking and laughing and
and people were coming and going throughout the day anyway, didn't we? Because Anthony and Paula turned up in the MPJ. And then, like I say, Kathy and Lee were coming and going with Junie and Paul were coming and going. So, yeah, it was nice to catch up with and actually meet Junie and Paul.
Oh, definitely. We're just grateful that these people took the time out of the day to come and spend time with us, really. It was lovely. Really grateful. You don't have to. He thought it was, honestly. He thought it was. No worries. That's a good film.
So what we need to do is that we need to decide that we're going to do one every year. Because I don't want to do more than one a year. Let's just do one big one a year. Get it in everyone's diaries now. And then, we can work on. But we can come to you if you want, Steve.
That's what I'm thinking, Kathy.
No,
we're on the same length.
You're not, because if you're not fucking staying here after the bullshit you pulled with these 3,
you're lucky it was only 3. I do have spares.
To be fair, I found the hardest one first.
I honestly was not going to mention the Greatest Showman. I was like, oh, he's obviously not seen that. And I was like, I think I've got away with that. And I was going to wait until tonight and go, how's your Greatest Showman, Steve? And you go, yeah, I got rid of it. I'm like, no, you didn't. Check again. But that all failed. Absolutely failed
Do
miserably.
you know how I saw that? The Greatest Showman. It's because I dropped the Warhammer miniature off the shelf above it. That's the only reason why I saw, because that's the shelf where I hide all the crap that I don't know. I've got no homes for yet. Right, I just put it all neatly there, and I go, "What the hell is that?" Hiding behind the alien head knocker. You little git.
It was nice getting the updates through the day, though, to be fair.
I was checking behind the bar and everything just to make sure you haven't left any downstairs. Yes, Chris. Yeah, we can have a meet up in Kemble Bay.
Everyone round there.
I tell you what, the house will be big enough. It'll be party central in North Wales.
He's not moved his stock in there yet. What's that plot twist? Big Steve sat down and watched them and realised he loves them. Exactly. That's what I was thinking. But yeah, he was awesome, mate. I'd like to say I came home earlier than expected because you weren't well at all. And I weren't sure if he'd make it through the night, to be honest. I didn't want to deal with that in the morning. You were in a bad way, weren't you?
I was just too hot. I couldn't regulate my heat at all. When I got up to give you a hug when you were leaving, you were
just to really cement that illness. Cheers, mate.
So it was after that. It was me picking you up while you were trying to tickle me.
Yeah, I like I say, I didn't get much chance to spend with you on the Friday night, did I? So it's not like it happened then. Literally got there and I'm sat on my own. That Friday night when I went on live with Andrew, I took the DVDs upstairs and I'm trying to find somewhere to hide them. But when you said to me the next day, oh yeah, I watched Andrew this morning, or the other day when you said, oh, I watched Andrew this morning, I was like, I wonder if he spotted him. It turns out you didn't get up to that point of the video, so you had no clue. But I had a feeling at that point that you'd twigged. What's that? First time I saw this, I thought he's tough. Blood. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what threw me off, mate. I was in horror when he was cringing under the table in the middle of Weatherspoons because there was a mayonnaise on the top.
No. Let's get this right. It wasn't because there was mayonnaise bottle. I could deal with the bottle, right? How do I explain this, right? I could deal with bottles of stuff being on the table. That's not a problem. It's when you're picking it up and you're squirting them into glasses and you're mixing it all up and then you're going on about how you're going to run your fingers around the rim and chase me around.
I weren't doing that, by the way.
Queenie did. Fucking Queenie was going to. I swear to God. You know
he's woke up in sweat since then.
Oh. But, no, it's not. It wasn't the bottles that was the problem. It was the glass. It was the glass full of crap that kept coming towards me, and I could smell it.
There you go. There's some hope for you yet. See? There you go. See? Thank you. I'm glad somebody was there to back me up, Kathy. Making it out as if it was just the concoction.
The concoction was knocking me sick.
Anyway, let's move on to nicer things because he's going to throw up in a second.
You can see my face going, can't you?
It was the.
Yeah, poor Peter. The barmaid came over several times to try and empty glasses, and she kept leaving it there. It's like, just take it fucking away. Do your job and take it fucking away.
She was well chuffed.
She was a fucking angry bitch, that one, I tell you. She just needed a good scene to in the kitchen, I reckon. She'd come out with smell. Hey, Z. How's your hot sauces going, Z? Have you tried any of them? I've had the Raj Naga in a couple of pastas and stuff. It's really, really nice.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good news, yeah?
Hot, but nice.
I still think you had a cold, did you, by the end of it?
I think that's what cleared me sinuses for a couple of days.
Just some of that.
Yeah. Saying that, you seen the video when I opened them? All I had to do was open the jar and it sent me eyes water.
I don't even think you opened it. You just smelt it, didn't you? With the while sealed.
Yeah.
It's been using the chili.
Yeah. They are good, aren't they? They are good. I hope your chicken wings are feeling the benefit of them.
Wow. Sounds like Steve's kind of place.
It does. It does. Yeah,
a place where you can be safe.
That Raj Naga was something like 68% Naga chili and like 15% Scotch bonnet or something.
Bloody hell.
It's a proper. Oh, now you just fucking ruined it.
The chances are he's got no clue what we've been talking about either, because when he came in,
you just ruined it. Oh.
Just to fill you in, Z, it seems that Steve has a bit of a phobia of mayonnaise and ketchup and any squirty bottle.
Do you know what? I can't even play off the fact that I can't because it's been witnesses to
I need to be your mate until at least you pass away, because I'm burying you with a bottle. It's like a bottle of mayonnaise, I'm telling you. You're worth it. Sticking out with you till the end, mate.
No, don't.
It's the real dive, but the roast grill. The neon sign on front says hot. That's brilliant. That's brilliant.
No, you need to make
the other night look nice though.
Yeah.
You
need to make yourself like a hot chili or something, and put a teaspoon of that Raj Naga in it and just give it a good stir. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Right. I think we've hit the VT for featured actor, haven't we? But we've gone off on a bit of a tangent. The featured actor was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yep.
Now, he's another one that's done some... I don't know. Can you say he's done mainstream blockbusters, or has he just been in movies that have made it big?
I would say mainstream blockbusters until he got to a point where they weren't blockbusters anymore.
But even is like Kickboxer or Double Impact a big box office release?
I would say so. I mean, it's very much like Arnie in Commando, isn't it? Something like that. It's still a big blockbuster. I mean, the guy was relatively unknown at that point. You know, but I mean, he was definitely hired for his physique and his ability. It wasn't his acting ability that was any good, was it? Yeah, that's exactly my point, Z. And that was. I was watching one of those programs I was talking about on the documentary things about the 80s, the 90s, the 2000s of movies, and it was saying a lot about like there became like a certain cliche of super action hero, and the sort of the one to break it when it got towards the I was say back in the 80s, but like was obviously Bruce Willis in Die Hard, which was a comedic actor from a TV series. Whereas
a rom-com actor.
Yeah, they were chiseled. They were chiseled men to be these action heroes, weren't they? And like he says there, I mean, very much smaller version of Arnie, if you like. And I don't think it mattered that they were foreign actors either, because obviously Arnie had been successful. Which is taller, Van Damme? I don't know. Tom Cruise or Jean-Claude Van Damme? Tom Cruise is tiny, isn't he?
Tom Cruise is, 5'4". I don't think Van Damme's much taller than that.
Ha 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 ha.
Lee.
Yeah.
Do you know what, Lee? I'd probably put it down. It was that cheap brown sauce you were having on that flipping McDonald's bacon wrap that probably made me bark at the back of my throat that day.
Yeah. That's a cracking movie. That's one of my top 5. That.
Time Cop.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm saying, though. We all love Time Cop, right?
Yeah.
And whenever we talk about time travel movies, Time Cop usually comes into that conversation somewhere.
Yeah.
Was it a big blockbuster hit?
I don't know, to be honest. I think it was. Because, I mean, he was riding high at the time, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm. Peter's just mentioned Universal Soldier and Time Cop. Universal Soldier, I love. However, I understand that he's dead. They've brought him back to life, etc., etc. But in the later Universal Soldiers, he's considered alive again.
I never watched past one.
There's about 5 of them. Yeah, he's not in like 2 and 3, but then when it gets like to 4 and 5, he comes back.
Ooh. So the budget for Time Cop was 27 million. So back in 95, I would say that's quite a decent chunk for an action movie. The box office, it got 101 million. So it quadrupled its money. Oh, 100%, it quadrupled. So it was definitely a successful film. But then it was set up that way, though. I mean, the trailers were awesome. It was a really good movie. And at that point, 1994, you couldn't go wrong with a time traveling movie, really. But Universal Soldier was the other one for me, which was one of my favourites of his.
I just love the opening scenes in Universal Soldier where he's going, "Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?"
I just love it, the sort of action, the fight scenes between the two of them. When he does realise and he comes back and he's got them ears round him.
Yeah.
Some good fight scenes in that.
Yeah, Copland with Sylvester Stallone is brilliant. That Harvey Keitel in that is superb. I watched that not so long ago, Copland.
What do you reckon to Double Team?
No, I like Double Team. I think Dennis Rodman was a strange choice, but then again, he was at the peak of his fame, wasn't he? When he jumped into Double Team.
Yeah.
And it sort of like reminds me, do you know, if you got more of the sort of bad guys, the Edgar Friendlies in Demolition Man.
Yeah.
If we got that, but from their point of view, and that's what Double Team sort of come across as for me.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it. I didn't enjoy Legionnaire, for example. Sudden Death, where he was in the ice hockey arena. Again, great. But I think the kids are annoying. He could have had that film without the jeopardy of his kids. Because I don't think even having the jeopardy of the kids helped that story in any way.
Do you remember Nowhere to Run?
No.
Well, I've got No Surrender, No Retreat on there, which is terrible.
His 5 minutes of fame.
He's literally got 5 minutes in the movie altogether, and has about 3 lines. Yeah, 3 lines in it. In fact, I think it was that bad. I picked up a copy of it. just because I couldn't believe it.
It's like executive decision, though, isn't it? That's blinded over Steven Seagal, and he dies in the first 5 minutes of that film.
Yeah, it's very much that. There's Knockoff. A couple of people have said AWOL.
Yeah.
That's a good movie. And what was the other one we were looking at?
Street Fighter.
We haven't even mentioned that yet, have we?
No.
Yeah, what was it? What about Bloodsport?
Bloodsport, Kickboxer.
Yeah, there's Kickboxer
and Bloodsport. Which one is the better film? I know they spoiled like really, really bad sequels and remakes, and I'm not a big fan of the Kickboxer remakes that's going on at the moment. But because there's been two, hasn't there? There's been Retaliation and Retribution.
I think, yeah, I know what you mean, yeah.
And
they've used the name, haven't they? Really?
Yeah. So, which one's better, Bloodsport or Kickboxer, in your opinion?
Yeah, you got Kickboxer Vengeance in 2016.
Yeah.
I liked Kickboxer myself, the original one, 1989 one. I'm not sure about. I don't remember a film called Lionheart. That's on here. Hard Target.
Hard Target was a good film.
The Quest, 1996.
Yeah, that's sort of like a Jackie Chan-esque site.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. See, they put him and Dolph Lundgren back together in a movie called Blackwater in 2018. I'm guessing that went direct to DVD.
But when you see... Because have a look at the Universal Soldiers, the latest ones. I think he's back with Dolph Lundgren in that.
There is one where he's back in it.
Was it The Reckoning or something like that? Is it where they go over to Chernobyl?
Day of Reckoning.
That's the one.
2012. That was.
Christ, was it that old? 10 years ago.
11 years ago. It's mental, that, isn't it? But the thing is that I don't think you could create the same chemistry that they had in that first one.
Yeah.
They were both sort of peak physical prime, weren't they, at that point?
Oh, there you go. Lionheart is the other name for the movie, AWOL.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, there it is, yeah. Box office 24 million, budget 6 million. It was only a small film then.
See, I like the stuff we did for Cause. So the beer adverts.
You mean the splits on the trucks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool, that.
But the stuff like Double Impact,
yeah,
that was the first time I've ever seen. Obviously, you see people play two parts in like TV series, don't you? And you can tell that they were filmed at different parts, and and that stuff. But Double Impact pulled that off so well.
Yeah,
having them both in together, and then even the stunt doubles and the body doubles when they were fighting with each other.
Yeah,
it was quite good.
And slightly off topic. I had some success with charity shops this weekend. After I came back from you, I popped around a few of them. They'd had some new deliveries in on like Sunday and Monday. So I went through them and got a load of box sets out. Spent, I think, about £6, £7. No, actually, about 10. And took them into CEX for trading. And ended up getting about £72, I think it was, worth of trading.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I got... I picked up Super Ted, Series 1 to 3.
Now, I was talking to Lana about Super Ted.
Yeah.
Because she's never seen it before, because I compared one of the girls to Spotty.
Well, I've got like the just basic ones that they brought out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I picked up that for £10 on that got delivered, and then I finally got Finally got one of the box sets I've been ankling for a while, which is the Blu-rays. So I'm chuffed with that.
You getting rid of the DVDs then?
Yeah, I will be. I don't think they're worth much on trading. Let's have a look. I meant to have a look really, but with it being DVDs, they're not a lot. Plus, it's not a box set themselves; it's singly, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm joking. That's dropped down £8 since I ordered the bugger. It's now £52 for that box set that I paid £60 for at the start of the week. Crafty bleeders.
I don't know if you can see her, but she's come to join me. When Lana's not in, she hides upstairs. But then as soon as I come on to movie chat, she sits on the bed. Don't you, Baba?
No. So, season 1, I get 20p trading. Season 5, £1.20. Season 4, £1. Season 2, £1.20. And season 3, 20p.
Do you know, I was doing a Ziffit order on Sunday, and I was absolutely devastated that I didn't find these in time for Ziffit, because these were 54p each on Ziffit.
So, yeah, I don't know what to do with them yet, but I've had them for ages. So.
So the big question is for me is that I am going to be getting 3 RoboCop comics.
Oh, yeah, they look amazing.
From someone on Whatnot last night. You know me, we don't do plugs on this channel, so Chris, you'll have to get plugged somewhere else.
We're so above that.
Yeah, okay, we're so above that. Right? But yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Because they definitely need to go up, because the artwork on them was absolutely brilliant. I thought you meant Lana. I was hiding under the bed. No, she's out. She's out. She's gone to a spa night.
Oh, right. Is that what she told you?
With her cousin.
All right.
Her cousin's her cousin's turned 30, and I said to him, "What do you want to do? Do you want to go out drinking, or we'll go bowling or whatever?" Yeah, I'll go to spa with Lana. Fucking yeah.
Oh, what's that one?
You brown-nosing little bastard. Just because you want your sales discounts.
I'm just hoping he sends me a better DVD set.
Oh, bloody hell. So, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you to the guys that have subscribed.
Oh, God, yeah.
We've managed to coax 6 new people to hit that subscribe button in the last 2 days.
Mate, I put out a video and we got 6 new subscribers.
Not on your video.
Hey, you've seen how many comments from my video? Like 34.
34.
I can't believe it. I was like, Jesus.
That's including the ones I've replied to the fans on your behalf.
No, you haven't. My PA never got involved in that.
Yeah.
I answered on those bad boys.
Your PA just does all your time stamps and all your...
And it obviously worked.
Everything else.
Hey, Sean.
So, yes, we managed to get 6 new subscribers. So, if you haven't already, then please do hit the subscribe button. And also the like button on the video as well, because that helps YouTube, the algorithms.
It's Kathy fans. That's nice. Hey, AJ. Hey, Pat. Yeah, it's... I did have to double check it earlier because I literally looked at it. I was like, hang on a second. There's no way that's jumped up that quickly. I was like, bloody hell. So, yeah, really chuffed for that, guys. Thank you.
I've been watching AJ's reviews of the TV series because I've started watching this weekend because I was ill. So on Sunday, I binged Picard, and I've watched the new Picard today. On Monday, Mike next door was asking if I watched any of The Mandalorian yet, and I said no, I haven't. So I binge watched.
What, any at all, or the new one?
I did the new series, season 3.
Oh, right, okay.
So I binge watched episodes 1 to 4 on Monday, and I watched 5 today.
Seems like you've had a very productive week.
Yeah, I have very productive weeks. I can still work, as well as watch stuff. But with me being ill, we haven't been to gym either, so it's freed up quite a bit of time. Because I finish at 3:00 and Lana finishes at 4, so I've got like an hour and a half before she comes in. So it's like something like The Mandalorian, which is only 24 minutes. That's 3 episodes I can get in before she comes home. So yeah, so I've been watching AJ's review videos, and I like all the Easter eggs and everything that we're getting in Picard, and I like all the little nods and everything that we're getting in those series. What I don't like is that I don't think the season's going anywhere, and it's the same with The Mandalorian. I don't know what the storyline is with The Mandalorian, and without giving it away, the little Easter egg at the end of it, I don't know if that's Death Watch coming back, or is it just them trying to blame Mando for Moff Gideon? But you'll need to go and watch them, Steve, because you're probably not seen season 2 yet, have you?
Not all the way through now.
But there is one series I've got back into, which was the Challenge, because I like me challenge series and stuff. So the Challenge World Cup, World Challenge has just started. So it's Britain versus Australia versus Argentina versus USA. And I haven't seen the British Challenge yet, but at the start of this one, they give it away who wins it. So that's just saved me time watching that series.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know. What are you going to do when you have to go to work? Well, I was watching AJ's video the other last week, was it? And he was going. Was it start this week? Where he's going on about how good this last episode of Picard was. I don't really want to watch too many things because I don't want it ruined. I know he doesn't usually do that anyway, but I don't want to sort of watch too many of them in case somebody, mentions what's going on.
No, well, we'll take last week's Picard, for example. From a Star Trek fan's point of view.
Don't ruin it too much, mate, because...
no, I'm not going to. From a Star Trek fan's point of view, there was so much you could latch onto.
Yeah.
That they're showing you, and if you listen and stuff like that, and you can pick it up, it's brilliant. And this week's episode is just so... You get a little bit more backstory about what's going on, but it just seemed to be such a letdown compared to what... Instead of building on that momentum and keeping the action going for a couple of episodes, it's like you've had your big episode now, boom, gone again. And you're like, right, okay, cheers for that. And now we're going to get another 3 episodes of Picard where we're just going to flipping sit around in a spaceship doing nothing until the next the next big episode.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I wouldn't ruin Picard for you, mate, or The Mandalorian. I know you like them, so I wouldn't ruin them for you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alvin's Travolta moves.
So Alvin's a bit of a disco dancer, is he?
Well, I don't know. I watched watching the Lindsay and Alvin show the last time. I think he was pissed before they got on, by the looks of it. He was very merry.
Alvin, you'll need to send me your address, mate. I have got you some blade-resistant gloves.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
From work. You make me nervous jumping in the bins wearing your rubber gloves and you're not knowing what's in there with all your needles and stuff. So I've got you some of the ones that our lads wear for work. So I'll get them sent down over to you.
I would say Merry Lindsay. Very, very jolly he was. He was very happy that evening. Although I've figured out he's like me. If I have a drink, I start getting sort of really energetic. So I think that's what it is.
I've never seen you have a drink, Steve. I might just have to
No,
spike
no.
your Coke with something.
Yeah, all right. Cheers, mate. That'll do me a world of good with my diabetes these days.
Hey, look, you can have vodka and gin.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, vodka hides itself within the Coke. It'll be fine.
God, can you imagine?
That'll be
Jesus
ace.
Christ.
Too much information there, no. Right. Okay. On that note, should we call it a night then, Steve?
No,
or
we need to do the wheels, mate.
the wheels? You want to do the wheels?
Yes, please.
Oh, the good thing about you joining Andrew's stream from here, now you know the troubles I have with StreamYard.
Oh, bizarre.
You know, we can have 15 bloody, and we do regularly have like 15
Yeah, but it's
devices
been
all
good
running.
tonight.
Wait, yeah, we all have like 15 devices running all night on the internet and everything. And as soon as I put StreamYard on, it dies.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one, mate. The Star Wars stuff, it's got a bit much.
Well, I don't know, because obviously the Mandalorian sets in between Jedi and Force Awakens, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's set in between them. So it's obviously building up for the return of the First Order. Or I'd say return, because we've already seen them get killed off. So it's a bit pointless, really, that. So you already know
I was
where
just saying how good your internet was tonight.
Yeah, there you go.
Right, go on. Which one's this one? Movies.
Yeah. Let's just the actors. Let's make sure. Oh, that's the movie. Yeah, make sure everything's off. Get rid of that crap. Shuffle.
Oh yeah, but his upload speeds are terrible, Kathy. His upload speeds are absolute junk. Oh, okay.
Well, that's going to piss Lana off no end.
Why?
Because she's put Goodnight Mr. Tom on this wheel week 1, right? We put Hummingbird on it last week and it comes out.
Oh, shit, I've got to dig that out now.
I've got my copy there. I haven't put it away yet.
Jesus Christ. It's probably in the loft.
Okay, we ready?
Yeah. Is that Keanu? Oh, Helen Mirren.
Helen Mirren.
Hey, still a class actress. Yeah, I enjoyed that one.
We get to talk about Calendar Girls.
That's cool.
Right, there we go. So we have got Hummingbird, which was Jason Statham, and Helen Mirren.
Hey, did you? I don't. You probably didn't see, but I saw on Facebook today that Paddy McGuinness is teasing that there might be a new Max and Paddy series.
I wasn't a big fan of Max and Paddy.
I liked it, mate. I thought it was good. It's definitely had some funny moments in it, but they only did one series of it, like 8 episodes. So if they do that again, I'll be happy.
See, Sean, I completely agree with you there. The Expanse is brilliant.
Yeah.
That's a great sci-fi series. And the fact that all the space experts and stuff like that say it's all accurate as well. You know, the ships and everything look like they would do, and you know, and people move around like they would do and stuff like that. The attention to detail is brilliant in The Expanse.
Fair enough.
Definitely, if you haven't seen it, Steve, it's definitely worth watching.
Hey, Cherry.
But yeah, there you go, Cherry. We were talking about it the other week. I've bought a copy and it came out on the bloody wheel. Like I say, Lana's going to be fuming.
It's not a musical, so you've got no excuse on this one.
No, and to be fair, I'm actually looking forward to watching it. I might even go and watch it tonight because Lana's still at her spa until quite late on.
Oh yeah. Well, what time is that? What time is the thing?
They're out at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, you've got time.
So yeah, I might go and put that on. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're going to call it a night. Now, little Steve, have you got any more videos coming? Oh, hang on. I'll tell you what I did pick up this week.
Oh, yes. Is that Rich?
Paul's.
Ah, yes, it was.
Paul sent it through to me. It's the Operation Aliens, Alien Queen's wristwatch.
Looks nothing like a bloody wristwatch, though, does it?
No. But I'm like, where's the strap? And the tail's the strap. You wrap the tail around your wrist.
Wow. That's another obscure one, isn't it, for you?
For me,
Collection.
Yeah. Now, Operation Alien, I was looking at was a TV cartoon that they were going to try and do on the Alien series, and then decided they couldn't take the violence out of it for kids enough to keep hold of the nostalgia of the series. So,
what did you expect?
Well, they managed to do it with like RoboCop and Rambo, didn't they? We had like long running cartoons.
Thank you, mate.
See you later, Leland. They had loads of a long series running cartoon of RoboCop, but they opted after the pilot episode not to continue the cartoon of Alien. So when you see Apom and he's wearing his red pants and his yellow t-shirt, that was Apom from that cartoon line.
Ah.
So yeah, they're not worth much money, but
so do you reckon they actually did a pilot or anything?
They did the pilot. They got all the kids' colouring books and everything launched. They got all the toys launched.
Can that pilot be found?
I don't know. But this is all research on the back of a watch I've found. Someone sent me. But if you haven't already, go and subscribe to Paul at Magpie Movies and tell him I've sent you over.
Yeah.
And say thank you. So the toys aren't worth much, but if you can find the colouring book, do you know, like I've got the Transformers colouring book down there?
Yeah.
If you can find the colouring book, that's £170 for a fucking colouring book.
I can see what they've done here. Yeah, it's almost like a Ghostbusters-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's artwork for it.
So they opted not to butcher the violence out of the series, so it doesn't detach itself from the film. You know, so you've not watered down the film. And so that's when they got rebranded to just Aliens instead of Operation Aliens. They dropped the Operation and removed the cartoon completely and just rebranded everything as Alien toys.
You didn't know this thing existed before and then?
No, but it turns out that my Alien Queen that I've got, that one, is from Operation Aliens. Look. That is an Operation Aliens Queen.
Bloody hell.
There you go.
Nice, Silent Hunter. Very nice.
You've learned something on this week's stream, ladies and gents.
1992.
But if you can find the Operation Aliens for the resellers out there, if you can find an Operation Aliens colouring book, pick it up.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Wow.
What
That's
you watching there?
I was just trying to see if there's if the cartoons on YouTube are out. But
Yeah,
yeah,
you managed to fit Optimus on your shelf. No, he's on the top of the bookcase at the moment. On the bookcase, on top of the wardrobe.
I tried to fit it on the other ones, but he's having none of it. I think he would have spotted that. In fact, I could have used that as a deterrent, as a distraction.
He wouldn't fit on the shelf, Steve. You'd have to take everything off and rearrange the shelving unit to fit him on. Because I can't get Blitz. I can't get Blitzwing on the shelf either. I need to rearrange it to get Blitzwing on. However, what I did do is that, you know, your little Optimus Prime that you sent me, the little plastic one. I keep going to use my mouse to put myself on big screen, but my mouse isn't connected. Do you know that little plastic Optimus Prime that you sent in with Grimlock? This one. It was all hiding in the bottom of the thingy. I've started repainting him.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's got metallic blue legs that they need another coat. I've redone all the silver on the metal work, and I'm starting the first powder paint of red on here, and then I'll go over it with Blood Angel red.
That'll be cool.
And then so this was like one of the little Optimus Primes, you know, that you get in like the egg machines and whatever when you're in like service stations. So you can see there that where I've started to strip all this paint, that bit where I've started to strip all this paint off, and reprime it, reprime Optimus Prime, and then that arm is where I've started to repaint him.
That's cool, mate.
So yeah, that was what I was doing the other day when I was ill. So see, I don't just sit around and do nothing.
It's pretty much it, though, isn't it?
No, there's always something I can be doing. But that's taking time away from me Warhammer, because don't forget, you've now seen me Warhammers. Oh, tell them about that £1,600 Warhammer figure you want to buy.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking. So one of Steve's rituals in the morning is he likes to sit there and watch absolutely loads of videos of Warhammer and people painting them. And he was showing me this one that's 1,700 quid. What annoys me is not only do you have to paint the bugger, but you have to build it as well. But the thing is that what's that? The thing is if that wasn't, insult to injury, the little figure that he bought from bloody Warhammer, wherever it was, Chester. These things are like the size of a Kinder Egg toy, and you still have to build them. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely.
It was only 25 quid, though, the latest one I've picked up, Steve. And I did get me free model.
You could have at least got 25 Kinder Eggs for that.
And I got me free... Oh, where have you got Kinder Eggs for a quid these days? Fuck off. And I got me free model as well. Kept up my tradition of getting me free model when I go into store.
And how big's that model?
Probably about that big.
Honestly, there is money to be made in that place. It's unbelievable. The amount of markup on that, but then this £1,600 bloody... It would have stood about that big, wasn't it? You said
it was 2 foot tall.
Yeah, but I mean, some of the detail that went into it was amazing. But you'd absolutely be devastated if it got damaged at that sort of price. It's ridiculous.
It was funny because when I was starting to show him, They put a price up saying £1,200. And he was like, what? And I went, that's just for the body. You've got to buy the arms, the legs, the head.
Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah, you had to buy arms. See, that's the way forward. 3D prints for models.
Yeah. I am looking at buying a 3D printer.
That would be amazing.
And doing it. That'll be the next step for me. But for me, just getting back into the hobby of Warhammer, I enjoyed the making of it. I enjoy the painting of it. And I do need to get out in and actually put them to some use as well, because I've got quite an extensive army these days. But I'm not all of it is brand new from Warhammer itself, from Games Workshop. But some of it is off eBay, some of it is off Vinted. I do strip all the paint back off and start again and fix whatever people have done wrong, and when they've made the model, and scrape all the mold lines off and stuff like that. So I do put the time and effort into them. And bring some old models back to life as well.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's everyone's got their own hobby, haven't they? But between your Warhammer and your stamp collecting, you're a thriller minute, aren't you?
Your stamp collecting, I've got 2 sets of stamps.
So far, that's where it begins.
I was just about to say, I am waiting to see what the latest collection's going to be from the Royal Mail. I was going to get Lana some Wallace and Gromit stamps, but she probably wouldn't appreciate them.
Oh, Royal Mail are in a bit of deep water at the minute.
Well, Royal Mail aren't doing stamps soon. They're going to stop doing stamps
this year or something.
Yeah, then they're going to go online only, and then you have to print off your mail list. They're in a bit of trouble, aren't they, over prioritising parcels over letters or something?
I think they're going to end up going sort of DPD way. Something like that. You're a perfectionist. Really?
You can't argue with the quality of the ones I've painted, though, Steve. Can you? When you saw them,
I mean, it's definitely up there with some of the best 6-year-old paintings I've ever seen.
But again, when you look at me and you see me fucking gorilla fingers,
it's a massive achievement.
No,
the
next time you come up, we'll have to take your trampoline in as well.
No, because I don't want to beat you at that.
We'd have to get you on the trampolines.
No, because I'd just be watching going, how is he doing that? Yes, don't forget to go and watch Lindsay and Alvin tomorrow.
Are they live, Hardy, tomorrow?
Yes, because I think Andrew's away again, or he's passed over to the second show. Again, his stand-ins, understudies.
Alvin. Aldi's root beer and a bottle of Southern Comfort. And I'll come on with you and we'll do a taste test.
A taste test?
You've
got a bit of fishing around to do tonight then, Alvin.
Aldi's root beer and Southern Comfort. It's the way to do it. It's the way to do it if you want to keep them the Friday nights.
That's
the only chicken you find in the bin. Well, I'll tell you what, how about I send you a bottle of Southern Comfort and a bottle of root beer down?
Hang on. I got these.
For your birthday, you ungrateful bastard.
And my t-shirt and stuff, so that's still all right.
Yeah.
What
else was I going to say?
I don't know. You were talking Warhammer, which means we could be on for another hour. And your painting skills and your trampolines and...
No, you took me off on a tangent. Southern Comfort.
I took you off on a tangent.
Yeah, you did.
All right. Hey, bud.
Hey, there's Paul. We've just been talking about you, mate. About the watch.
It's amazing, that.
Thank you very much. We're just talking about the history of it and where it's come from. But thank you very much, mate. Great present. Awesome. Thank you very much.
This doesn't have to slum it. I don't think it's going to get there for tomorrow, though, guys.
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. I'll tell you what we can do. I can send the money down to Chris, and Chris can buy you some and drop it off, can't he?
I'm
Easily
sure he'd
down the
be
road.
chuffed with that.
Yeah. Is it worth a fortune? No, it's not, unfortunately, mate. It's not worth a fortune. But it's come from a cartoon series that never actually took off called Operation Aliens. So all the alien figures that were made at the same time were supposed to back up with the cartoon, but they opted never to run it.
It looks a very similar era to like Ghostbusters, real Ghostbusters and stuff like that.
Yeah. So it's absolutely awesome, and it is not getting unpacked. I do love the fact that the tail is the strap.
Absolutely, pal. It is priceless to him.
It's priceless to me, mate. It's going to take pride and place on me shelf. As a collector, I am made up with that. Thank you very much.
Still trying to figure out how the tail is the strap though.
Because the tail bends around your wrist.
Looks like
so the queen's like that.
If you were a kid though, you'd lose that after about 20 minutes.
The queen's like that, and then the tail wraps around.
like that, is it?
It could be worse. It could be like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park.
Right, we have definitely hit that fucking time of the day.
Who would win in a fight? The alien queen or a T-Rex? And fucking bitch slapping everywhere. Small hands only, please.
Oh, bless.
Right. On that note, I know little Steve's got to get off to his mummy before he goes to bed. So we'll call it a night there. So thank you very much for watching.
Thank you, guys.
I know it's been a quick show. Next week we are back to normal.
Yeah, definitely.
We'll have all the segments and everything back next week. Yeah, I apologize. The show's took a bit of a weird turn the last couple of weeks. But I've had things going on. Thank you very much. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Keep your eye out for Little Steve's second video of the year coming out in 6
Shut up, you.
And I'll have another video coming out over the weekend. So thank you very much.
Looking forward to another Starship Troopers video this weekend, everybody.